Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind. Gaming sucks nowadays. Specifically gaming culture. So what do I mean by this? I grew up in the time of midnight releases, LAN parties, YouTube was blossoming, game guides, and game magazines. It was also the heyday of World of Warcraft, Halo, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Battlefield, Assassin's Creed, Elder Scrolls, Grand Theft Auto, and on and on and on. See, I was born in 1999. So when I grew up, the gaming culture and game franchises were at their peak. And yes, I'm a Zoomer. I was the squeaker kid in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies getting told that everyone was f***ing my mom. Millennials love to say kids wouldn't last in Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. And I'm over here like,
You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
but what happened to midnight releases, successful AAA studio installments, and the cultural hype that went through gaming? It really boils down to three reasons: money, technology, and a lack of faith in developers. Why would a company spend tons of money on marketing and shipping physical copies to stores, paying workers to stay open late to release games, when people can just buy them online and set the download to happen when the games become available? I get it. I'm not an economist, but I understand people are going to pursue the path of least resistance when it comes to getting things they want. And the gaming industry has done itself no favors in fostering the trust in players to come spend hours in line to get a copy of a game, because most games just suck now.
What the hell is even that?
Games are broken, unfinished, or just disappointing. Or they just totally alienate the audience that actually built the franchise up.
Everyone's running away from me. And now, giant piles of gum? Oh, what next?
I don't even pre-order games anymore. All I have to do is click a button now. But I've lost so much faith in these games, I'm not willing to put money down on them. Back in my day, you had to go down to the GameStop and actually pay with money to pre-order a game. And I'm certainly not going to do it when the reward is Dragon Age: The Veilguard or Assassin's Creed Shadows. And these are two IPs that used to have critical acclaim and credibility. So why would people do it other than nostalgia? And this lack of faith makes people who have nostalgia not put in the time and effort to go down there, and the newer gamers never experienced it, so they have no incentive to try and bring it back. Do you remember game guide books, legendary editions of games, game magazines? Yeah, in the days before YouTube tutorials, you had to confer with the ancient texts in Walmart to figure out stuff what was going on in the game that you couldn't figure out, or how to 100% complete it. I have core memories of sitting on the floor in Walmart reading these game guides while my mom got groceries. And also, with games being more expensive and YouTube existing for free, why would I spend another $20 on a book? Plus, most games are live service with patches and updates, so most information in the book would be wrong within 3 months. I miss the old era of gaming, and it makes me sad it can't come back. Even back in the day, offline play and campaigns were great. I played so many fantastic RPGs and ARPGs and FPS games that were great, all totally offline. My little brother and I played Gears of War, Army of Two, yes, those were both third person, and my personal favorite game growing up was on the PS2, and it was the Lord of the Ring movie companion games. Oh, phenomenal. I also have so many hours in Elder Scrolls and Fallout or Fable or Diablo. They were great games, but I was just simply too young and broke to partake in the things that defined the gaming era. Take creators like Asmongold, the World of Warcraft Roach King himself. See, I love hearing Asmongold talk about playing WoW and how gaming used to be. He has 2 videos where he deep dives expansions and the memories he has with his friends. I wish I had that. I just started playing WoW for the first time in 2025 and fulfilled that childhood dream, but I don't have anyone to play with. I don't know what I'm doing. But I have officially started playing it. I'm having a great time. Do you remember midnight releases? I remember watching the news and seeing the World of Warcraft or Halo or Modern Warfare midnight releases, and people were going berserk. That type of hype and social engagement of fans doesn't exist anymore. And it looked amazing. Other nerds and gamers who all live the same thing as you hyped to get a new installment to the franchise. I stood in line once in 2017, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen. Granted, it was for the Super Nintendo Classic because I loved Donkey Kong Country as a kid. So I should have expected it was going to be me as like a 17-year-old and then a bunch of middle-aged dudes all standing on our phones. But hindsight's 2020. I know that time in gaming can't come back. And midnight releases will never come back. But if one does, now that I'm a father, I will make sure that my son gets to have that experience if he so chooses. Maybe we'll even do something just on our own. We'll just stay up super late for whenever the game drops, and we'll make a big deal of it if the official releases never come back. I think I missed out on the golden era of gaming just by my age. I was just too young. But I was at least there to watch it happen. The kids nowadays don't even know what it used to be, and I want a way to bring that back. But as game developers continue to release unfinished, broken, or just underwhelming games, projects that don't resonate or alienate audiences, it seems like the gaming industry's creative economy is in a full depression. Don't get me wrong, we've still gotten great games over the last 5 years, and the indie market is seeing a well-deserved surge in popularity. I just miss the AAA studio experience because back in the day, AAA games all felt indie because they had small groups and teams that all loved and played the games. Legendary editions of games used to be the game and actual physical stuff. Modern Warfare released the Legendary Edition. You got night vision goggles. Black Ops 1, you pre-order Legendary Edition, you got an RC car that looked like the RCXD from in the game. The Halo Reach Legendary Edition box. Like, these premium price tags used to have premium benefits and products to go with them. We've really lost our way. And even though the turnout isn't the same, you can see how great it was because that's why these franchises that nowadays are just not great are still so beloved, even if their biggest fans don't play the current versions of the game. I understand things have to move forward, they have to evolve, but I don't think the magic of the experience has to go away with it either. And gaming tournaments were great too. Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Halo. There used to be tournaments down at your local game store, card shop, whatever, that people would put on so you could have an actual real in-person social engagement with people. But it just doesn't exist anymore. And I think that that's sad, and I wish there was a way to bring that back. That's all I have to say for this one. Sorry if things seemed a little chaotic or hard to follow. I'm working on script writing, and I promise I'll get better as time goes on. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.